In the quiet moments when the world fades away, your person finds themselves lost in a tumult of emotions they dare not reveal. It's a paradox of sorts, a facade of nonchalance concealing a heart brimming with love and care for you. The suffering they endure in silence is a heavy burden, born in the shadows where their deepest feelings reside, unspoken and unshared. Each day unfolds like a series of unsent messages, drafts meticulously written then deleted in a flurry of hesitation. These missives, laden with words that ache to be spoken, remain confined to the depths of their heart, trapped by the fear of your silence. For they know, oh how keenly they know, that the absence of a response from you would be a blow too heavy to bear. The mere thought of it sends a chill through their soul, leaving them haunted by the specter of rejection. Yet, despite the pain that gnaws at their heart, they cannot help but be drawn to you like a moth to a flame. The magnetic pull of attraction is an ever-present force, tugging at their very being, keeping them awake in the lonely hours of the night. It is a restless existence, this constant yearning for a connection they fear may never come to fruition. In the quiet hours of the night, they find themselves scrolling through your social media feeds, a silent observer of the fragments of your life you choose to share. Each photo, each post is a window into a world where they long to belong, a world where you are the focal point, the center of their universe. And yet, amidst this longing, there is a pervasive fear that grips their heart. A fear born of the knowledge that their lack of action, their inability to bridge the distance between you, may lead you to turn away. They worry that you might come to see them as indifferent, uncaring, when the truth is anything but. Their love for you runs deep, deeper than they could ever hope to convey in mere words. The separation that now stands between you was not something they expected, nor something they desired. It was a consequence of their own actions, a painful realization that now weighs heavily upon them. They are filled with regret for the moments lost, the words left unsaid, the chances left unexplored. In the depths of their soul, they feel an ache, a yearning so profound it seems to consume them whole. It is a yearning for you, for the warmth of your presence, the comfort of your touch. They long to bridge the chasm that separates you, to lay bare their heart and soul in the hopes that you might see the truth of their feelings. For their love for you is not simply a passing fancy, a fleeting emotion, it is something deep, raw, and undeniably real. It is a love that transcends the ordinary, reaching into the realms of the spiritual and the emotional. It is a love that defies explanation, that defies reason, a love that simply is. And yet, despite the intensity of their feelings, they cannot help but feel a pang of hurt at the distance you maintain. They know, with a painful clarity, that it was their actions that led to this point, that caused the rift between you. And now, they are left to bear the weight of their mistakes alone, yearning for a chance to make things right. In their moments of solitude, they find themselves consumed by thoughts of you, of the moments shared, the laughter exchanged, the love that once bloomed between you. They replay these memories in their mind like a cherished melody, holding on to them like a lifeline in the stormy sea of their emotions. They know they must find a way to break free from this stagnancy, to reach out to you and lay their heart bare. Yet, the fear of rejection, of hearing the words left unspoken, holds them back like an invisible chain. They are trapped in a limbo of their own making, unable to move forward yet unable to let go. And so, they continue to suffer in silence, their heart aching with the weight of unspoken words, the burden of unshared emotions. They long for the day when they can finally break free from this prison of their own making, when they can finally find the courage to tell you the truth, to tell you just how deeply, how profoundly, they love you. Until then, they remain a silent observer, a ghostly presence in the periphery of your life, yearning for a love that seems forever out of reach. In moments of frustration and confusion, I find myself uttering words that I know are not just unkind, but downright hurtful. It's a cycle I recognize, a pattern of behavior where my attempts to express discontent only seem to exacerbate the situation. Despite this awareness, I'm powerless to halt the torrent of negativity that sometimes spews forth from my lips. It's as though I'm lashing out, grasping desperately for some semblance of control in a world that feels increasingly chaotic and out of my grasp. And yet, as I stand amidst the wreckage of my own making, I can't help but feel a pang of regret. Regret for the pain I've caused, regret for the damage I've inflicted upon our relationship. It's a bitter pill to swallow, acknowledging my own role in the turmoil that now surrounds us. I see you, moving forward with grace and poise, delving deeper into the complexities of this journey we call life. And yet, here I am, trapped in a state of inertia, unable to break free from the chains that bind me. The interactions we share are fraught with tension, each word laden with unspoken resentment and unexpressed longing. You, with your maturity and wisdom, seem to effortlessly navigate the complexities of adulthood, while I struggle to keep pace. It's a painful reminder of my own shortcomings, a glaring testament to the vast chasm that separates us. In your presence, I feel like a child, stumbling clumsily through a world that is far beyond my comprehension. But amidst the chaos and the uncertainty, there is a glimmer of hope. A realization that despite my flaws and failings, I have much to learn from you. You are the embodiment of authenticity, a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness. There is no pretense, no facade, just raw, unfiltered truth. It's a quality that I admire, even as it serves to highlight my own inadequacies. And yet, despite my envy and insecurity, I can't help but be drawn to you. Drawn to the strength and resilience that radiates from your very being. You've weathered countless storms, faced unimaginable challenges, and yet you emerge from the ashes, stronger and more determined than ever before. It's a testament to your character, a testament to the indomitable spirit that lies within you. You've taught me that life is a series of choices, a delicate balance between succumbing to our pain and rising above it. It's a lesson that resonates deeply within me, a truth that I cling to as I navigate the murky waters of my own existence. And yet, despite my best efforts, I find myself faltering, stumbling along the path with uncertainty and doubt. But know this, my struggles are not a reflection of my feelings towards you. They are merely the product of my own internal turmoil, the result of years of self-doubt and insecurity. It's a battle that I wage daily, a battle that threatens to consume me if I'm not careful. And yet, even in the midst of the chaos, there is a glimmer of hope, a faint whisper of possibility. So please, forgive me for my shortcomings, for the hurtful words that I've spoken. Know that beneath the veneer of anger and frustration lies a heart that beats with love and longing. And though I may stumble and fall along the way, know that my journey is far from over. With your guidance and support, I will continue to strive for a better tomorrow, one filled with love, laughter, and endless possibility. In the quiet moments of the day, when the world settles into a gentle hush, your presence wraps around me like a familiar blanket, reminding me of innocence and simpler times. It's as though you have the magical ability to transport me back to childhood, where worries were light and laughter was abundant. And yet, in the next breath, you evoke the spirit of teenage years, with all its excitement and anticipation of what's to come. With you, I find myself seeing facets of my own being that had been hidden in the shadows, waiting for your light to reveal them. Your eyes hold a reflection of the sweetness and humility that I often overlook in myself. It's a beautiful realization, understanding that the qualities I admire most in you are the ones that resonate deeply within me too. Through the quiet hours of the night, I've found myself weaving thoughts and dreams of you, creating a tapestry of our moments together. In these visions, you are the embodiment of all that is kind and pure in this world. Your gentle spirit touches mine in ways I can hardly describe, stirring a warmth in my heart that lingers long after you've gone. Yet, amidst this deep connection, there lingers a subtle ache, a sense of misunderstanding that may have crept in during our time apart. It weighs on my heart, aching to be resolved, yearning for the clarity that only our reunion can bring. I long to reach out, to bridge this gap between us, to hear your voice and feel your presence once more. The fear of losing you to the passing of time, to the ebb and flow of life, is a thought that pierces through the tranquility of my days. I cannot bear the idea of someone else holding the cup of love that I wish to share only with you. It is a love that has stood the test of distance, of time, and it is a love that I am willing to fight for, to nurture into a lasting flame. My deepest desire is for a connection that spans not just days or months, but years and lifetimes. I dream of moments filled with shared laughter, quiet conversations that span into the night, and the comfort of knowing that you are always there, a steady presence in the ever-changing landscape of life. Know that you will hear from me when the universe aligns, when the stars whisper that the time is right. Our bond, I feel, is divinely protected, held in the gentle hands of fate. And so, I hold on to faith and patience even as doubts and fears try to sow seeds of uncertainty. In this dance of love and longing, I refuse to give in to the whispers of doubt. I hold on to the belief that our connection is worth every moment of waiting, every trial that we may face. For in the end, it is the strength of our love that will guide us through, a beacon of light in the darkest of nights. So, my love, as we navigate this path of reunion, let us hold on to each other with unwavering faith. Let us not lose ourselves to the fears and doubts that may arise, but instead, let us stand strong, united in our love. For I know, deep in my heart, that our love story is just beginning, and it is a story that will be written in the stars for all eternity.